Welcome everyone. Today I'll be taking you on a journey of the doctors of 2015 batch, also known as the COVID batch, the COVID warriors, and that's my batch. So, how's our journey so far? What is the current situation right now, and what the government has been doing up till now? We'll discuss everything in detail. So, stay tuned with us.
Free me from the prison, pull me from the confines of my timid shell. Love I left behind me, heart I put to rest. It's still troubled sailing in an empty chest. Could you take my hand and start again? Start again. What a fool I've been. Walk a mile in my shoes, and I'll start listening. Are we starting over? Are we tearing down these walls that we've built so tall? I can say I'm sorry for losing all. Start again, those younger days, those younger days.
So, guys, that was a small glimpse of our internship. We sailed through these beautiful moments and all this journey all together. But at the end, getting the completion was not an easy task because by the time we were at the end of our internship, our junior batch, that is the 2016 batch, their exams were postponed due to COVID. And if we leave by the time, there were no one to replace us. So it was a difficult task because the colleges were not initially giving us the completion, but somehow we fought and we managed to get a completion. Later on, then we were at the most crucial period of our life, and what the government did was they just passed an order that not to give or release our documents from the respective colleges, and the all the KMC registrations for these students, that is us, the pass out doctors, will be withheld. And for what? It is just for the so-called rural service that has been going from since 2006, and they have not yet implemented for anyone, but from us, this COVID batch or a 2015 batch, they want to implement it. And let me tell you that in our batch also there are three types of candidates or three types of students. The first one, that who have joined before 24th of July. Second one, they have joined after 24th of July. And the third people, those who have not signed any bond of rural quota at all. Those are the all India quota people. And there are also few of them which have joined on the day of 24th of July. So there was no mention, there was no notification, no clarity regarding any of these categories which has to join, and for which category they are going to implement the rural service. And as soon as we graduated, most of our people, they just went to the DME office, and they also went to the health and welfare department to get the clarification out of it, but nothing was done. It was just blank everywhere. So it was like a matter of time. Whole February passed out. Just went away in hoping that we'll get some clarification about the joining or any counseling regarding the rural service, but nothing was done. So guys, here I have highlighted the para from the Rural Service Act, which clearly states that the act and the rules being prospective in operation do not apply to the candidates who has already been admitted in the respective medical courses before 24th July 2015. So with respect to that document, the people who have joined before 24th of July 2015 were not eligible for the rural service. So just understand the situation here. It's been more than a month. February has passed, and it's in between March. We are denied of our original documents, not being given any clarification from the DME or from the Health and Family Welfare Department, and so frustrated of all of these things. Finally these people, because they had a document stating that, they filed a petition in the court, and the first hearing, even the government had no idea what's going on and they had no clarity. Then later on in the subsequent hearing, they just gave a verdict in favor of these category 1 people, that they doesn't come under this bond, and they'll be exempted from doing the rural service, and the colleges must release of their documents, as well as they should give them KMC registration. So after that, the people who have joined after 24th of July and the All India quota people, they also filed a petition stating that the All India quota people, that they have not signed any bond, then why should they do? And these category 2 people stated that if category 1 has been exempted, then why not us? Even we are the 2015 batch people, and it should not be biased or irrespective of the date that they have joined. With respect to that, the court contradicted its previous court order, stating that the rural service will be applicable for everyone who is given the bond. So it was kind of clear for the rest of the people who are given bond that it will be going to be there. But more specifically, they have not mentioned from where it is, from when it is going to be there, and why it is not been there for the previous seniors and previous batches, because they stated that it is not the 2012 bond act which is applicable, it is a 2006 act, so it must have been applicable for the other people also, and why have they been exempted and why not us? And they have also not given any clarity regarding the All India quota people, whether they should do or not, because they have not signed the bond, but some of the people were there who have by mistake signed the bond. So still now there is no verdict, still now there is no proper court order, and the next hearing that we have got is of 12th April, and तारीख पे तारीख मिलती जा रही है लेकिन इंसाफ नहीं मिल रहा जनाब. So at the end, I just want to ask few questions from the government and its officials. The first question is that even if they were so keen on implementing the rural services for our lucky batch, then why has not the procedure started as soon as we have completed our internship, and by the end of the Jan we have completed, it should have been started, counseling has been started by the February, and by this time we would have completed easily 2 months of our rural posting. Why not? Why it was not done? What's the reason behind it? If those all procedures have been done properly and beforehand only, then we would not have been sitting here jobless, worthless, wasting our time for the next hearing. And moving on to the second question, even if we have signed the bond, it is nowhere mentioned that the government can seize our documents and withheld our KMC registration. It is nowhere mentioned. Then why is it like that? Suppose these 3 months have been passed, we would have been working somewhere or have been joined in some institutes to prepare for a further PG courses. Now the situation is that we don't have our original documents, we don't have our KMC registrations, and you expect us to wait until further orders. मतलब रजिस्ट्रेशन भी मत कराओ भैया तुम, और तुम बैठे रहो चुपचाप, दूसरा ऑर्डर देखते रहो. कल को गवर्नमेंट बोलेगी कि अभी इतने सारे केसेस हो चुके हैं कोविड के, तो अब मुश्किल है भाई PHC वगैरह में डालना, तो तब तक वेट करो, तो क्या करेंगे हम? So guys, at the end, I just request the government officials to first release our documents, second give our KMC registration, third give us a clarification regarding the rural service, when it is going to be there, when will be the counseling, and what are the important dates to be done, and for whom it will be there. All those clarifications should be done, and if you are not able to do that, then leave it. Just like others, leave us also. take your time, take this full year, and prepare everything and schedule everything, so that for the next batch you can start the rural service and do the service without any wastage of time. Furthermore, if still the government want us to do the rural service, we have no problem at all. We are ready to serve the people, but it should not be at the cost of our time. So I urge the government again to compensate this lost time within that period of rural service, so that it should be not taking a toll on our future. Guys, this was all regarding this video. If you are sailing in the same boat as me, please mention your views. What are your views regarding this in the comment section below, and please share it, and subscribe the channel if you like it.